Hey, happy Taco Tuesday! Taco Tuesday without tacos again.
Without tacos.
But it's because it's 4:30 on Tuesday. But we didn't talk about this, but I do know what kind of taco I'm making for dinner tonight. Do you want to know?
I would love to know.
I'm sure you don't give a rat's ass, but I'm going to tell you anyway because it's part of the show. I am going to make a taco. It's kind of like a taco that I used to have at this restaurant when I was like 20. I worked at it was a Mexican restaurant, and they had this thing called a lobster taco. But it was nothing like a taco except that it came in like a big soft taco shell, and it was carrots and cauliflower and zucchini, and it was sauteed, and it had lobster in it and then lobster sauce. So I'm doing like the non-lobster version because I don't have just lobster in the freezer, but I am going to saute vegetables up and I'm going to use sharp cheddar cheese and a little pico, and I'm going to actually have what will probably transpire into mini burritos, little vegetable burritos, but we'll call them tacos because it's Tuesday.
Sounds amazing, actually.
Yay. I thought it sounded good, but I'm hungry.
I don't know if people know that you actually live where you actually live, where that's like when you say lobster, everybody's like, that is so bougie and so like over the top. And so, but where you're at, that's pretty much a staple, isn't it?
It is a staple. So we ordered takeout from Longhorn. And I don't ever order steak. I'm actually sharing our show so that, we wouldn't want people to miss it. We ordered Longhorn, and I don't order steak ever. Like, I don't really like it get stuck in my teeth. But I was like, ooh, maybe a steak. I'll get a little filet because they're just the soft and they don't suck. So I ordered the lobster tail with it because that's such a common thing here. And the only thing I ate was the lobster tail. And then you can go to any sandwich shop here for the most part and get a lobster roll. And it's just such a common thing. And when I lived down there, there's two kinds of lobster, right? And there's lobster, and then there's real Maine lobster. Mm-hmm. And I don't think I had lobster, but maybe once while I was down there because I was so offended by the texture. Like, I don't know if you've ever had Gulf lobster, but it looks like a sponge, and it's spongy, whereas like Maine, the lobster meat is like firm and it's kind of sweet. And yeah, so it would be very easy for me to have a lobster taco, but you just don't keep lobster in the fridge, they're alive and shit.
Do you cook? You cooked them in your house before, like screaming, like in the pot?
So they don't scream, but it is cruel. But there is this thing that you can do. I can't believe we're going down this road, but there's this thing that you can do. You take a knife and they're like behind their head. It cuts like their spinal cord. They're done. So that way it's a humane boiling. Otherwise, yes, you're boiling live things. And that didn't bother me as a child, which is funny. But as an adult, maybe because when I was a child, I was afraid of the claws. My stepmother would be like, "Oh, claws," and then I was like, "Die, lobster!" Now I'm like, "Oh, you're going to be so delicious, and I feel so bad. I don't want you to hurt, just for me to have good flavor." Yeah. So yeah, that's the lobster story. That's Maine.
I love it.
Yeah. So, are you going to make tacos tonight? Are you making tacos?
Yes, I think I'm going to do the sweet potatoes again.
That was so good.
Yeah, I enjoy those. I may do that though with some meat. I need a little protein.
I mean, that'd be great with chicken.
I think it would too.
I found the rest of the black bean sweet potato mixture in the back of my fridge this weekend, actually. So yeah, I threw it away. Obviously I didn't eat it, but
nice little science experiment, I suppose.
Yeah, it was really gross.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited about tonight because last weekend, whatever today is, it's Tuesday. Whenever we had our last show, which was Tuesday, because it's always fucking Tuesday. It was awesome. So we have more questions today that we're going to go through, and hopefully we entertain you as much as we entertain ourselves. Because this seems to be a Laphosaurus party here. All right, so I'm such a joy. I think I'm kind of tired. I launched a workshop today, so I'm mentally
We never really talk about, and I know we said
Work, yeah, we don't talk about work.
to have fun. We don't want to talk about work, but yeah, we do have some stuff going on. So
Yeah, we'll eventually we'll have to share that
we will.
really soon.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have an episode that just talks about the awesome shit we do.
It's true. Everybody cares.
All right. So the first question is, what movie would be greatly improved if it was made into a musical?
What do you go first?
Star Wars. Duh.
Oh,
Can you imagine? Stormtroopers? That would be the funniest, best, most awesome musical ever. I would love to see Darth Vader sing like like Mary Poppins style. I think that would be. Yeah. How about you?
I don't know why, but Goonies just went through my head. The
Goonies.
Remember? When they're all like trying to run. And
that would be
fun. And
they stop and click their heels like little hearts.
And then they like get close. You know how they do that? And they get close and they run away. And
that would be hilarious. Hilarious. That would be hilarious. All right. Ooh, this is a deep one. Is cereal a soup? Why or why not?
I'm going to say no, that it is not a soup. I think of a soup as but I guess soup can be cold too, right?
Gazpacho.
Borscht, and I guess say that 5 times fast.
Gazpacho.
Yeah, but I still, when I think of it, well, and soup can be chunky, right?
Yeah.
What defines a soup? What do you think?
See, now this is where it's like a moral decision. You're either with or without. It's almost like religion. Take your pick. I don't think anything's really wrong. It's just an opinion. But when I saw this question, I was like, soup is not cereal and cereal is not soup. And my deciding factor is the sugar. That's my.
That's a very.
If it's sweet, it's either dessert or cereal.
That's true. Yeah, I'll go with that for sure. Good thought.
I love it when you agree with me.
Thinking today. Here you
go. My leftover brain cells from earlier today.
I was saying at a meeting earlier today, I said I have 2 brain cells and they're fighting right now. I'm trying to come back.
We need a taco. So, what's invisible that you wish people could see?
Oh. A dog.
What's not invisible that you wish?
What is invisible that you wish people could see?
Mm-hmm.
I would say angels.
Oh, that is so different than my answer.
What is yours?
Marcy says my intuition. So I say farts. Because like you're going in the ground. I know it's so inappropriate, whatever. But you're in the damn store and you're walking, and all of a sudden you hit a wall of air that somebody clearly had run away from. Like they dropped and ran, and it's like Hiroshima. Yeah, no, I would want to see farts because it is one of the most upsetting things ever.
That is perfect though, because I've said that to my husband before. I'm like, I wish it'd be like Pigpen. It'd be kind of floating around. Like he was like, green gas, and it'd be like swirling around you like Pigpen. And I just don't go near you.
Right. I like that. And intuition would be interesting because I wonder what color it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
a good one.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
All right. This should be good. What is something that everyone looks stupid doing?
The chicken dance. Nobody looks good doing the chicken dance, but yet everybody does it.
Nobody. Nope, absolutely not. Yeah, So, again, and this is why our show is listed as adult entertainment. I mean, it's not adult entertainment, but it's listed as. And it's
sign up for. Hold on.
Oh, I love that Marcy knows the color of her intuition. It is green. You know what? I like that, Marcy, because green is money. And I like money. That makes me sound greedy. I like to work for money and then have the money, spend the money, and replenish the money. Is that better? Money should be a sustainable resource. I wish women could see the level of horrible perfume you put on. Yes.
Whoa.
Should I forgot the question? Oh, you know why I didn't forget the question, right? So Marcy was in my workshop today, so kind of tied in with something. What does everyone look stupid doing? Look, popular opinion, and Jerry Springer would say having an orgasm. I have never seen a non-fake, like the real, a non-fake orgasm face that isn't just dumb. Like, it is the worst, most horrible moment you could be freeze framed on. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Depends on if you're making your grocery list while you're doing it.
If you're making your grocery list while you're having an orgasm, you're doing it wrong. Marcy, I look fabulous. No, I don't know that I do. I think I probably look dumb as hell.
Love it. That's awesome.
So I'm having a problem with
this. I do want to go back to the perfume thing real quick, because I think that is so true. When you can taste your own perfume, you've got way too much.
You've done it wrong.
You've done it so wrong. Yeah. And not everybody likes your scent.
Here's the rule, though. So I learned this from one of my fabulous gay male friends when I was younger. Don't ever put perfume on your wrist and then tap, right? Don't do this. Mm-hmm. It bruises the scent. So then you kind of have to do a spray. No, bitch, no. You spray the air and you ninja it.
Spray and walk through it.
And then get your boobs, because they'll throw scent all day. And then your hormones and everything, and it smells so good. But yeah, you don't need a spray. You don't. No. Thank you, Marcy.
That was awesome.
Ever wrong. I like Marcy. In 40 years, what will people be nostalgic for?
Definitely not face mask. I don't think.
No. Actually, my husband and I were just talking. We're probably never going to not wear them. So I won't be nostalgic because I'll still have that shit on. I feel like it's like messaging. You know what I mean? Like I was just having this conversation with my husband. They were talking about how, 20, 30 years down the road, our kids are going to be like, you talked through a messenger, whereas when we were growing up, if you had a pager, you were like,
oh yeah,
I think it would probably be some kind of instant messenger software.
Some kind of communication.
Or remember when we talked like that?
Remember when we used to write letters?
Yeah, well, see, I'm nostalgic for that now because we don't even do that now. Yeah,
that was an art. That really was an art form. I think that got lost for sure.
I'll tell you, I get something with a stamp on it. I don't even care who left the envelope. I'm like, oh, somebody cares.
It's true though. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it's not a bill. Yeah,
it's not a bill. Do you have an answer for that? Marcy, do you have an answer for that?
Well,
Marcy, chilling with us?
While I'm thinking about it, tell me.
While I'm contemplating. She wrote me, and I'm wondering if she means the world will be nostalgic for Marcy. I'll be nostalgic for you, Marcy.
Yeah. I don't know you, but I'm sure I would.
Yes, me. Okay, yeah, I like her. She's a godfather. We've talked about this. Marcy's a godfather.
A godfather.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. All right, this next one. What are the unwritten rules for where you work?
When another dog is walking down the road, you are not allowed to bark. If you do something bad, you get sprayed with a spray bottle.
So in my work area, which, as you know, shares a space with my toddler, I would say my unwritten rule that she just isn't grasping is if you poop your pants, don't hang out in it too long, because then you're going to offend everyone else. Nobody wants a smelly office. That would be my unwritten rule. Clearly,
That should be a rule everywhere, actually. It may be one that we have when we're older one day. So thank you very
This is
much.
true. This is true. And she'll be reminding me, remember that rule, Mom? And I'll be like, no farting. Yes. No farting. Marcy said no farting. There'll be no farting in here either. Husband. So, oh, I love this one. This one's fun. What kind of secret society would you like to start?
But you and I are woo-woo. I would love to do some kind of like secret, like where we could just get together and like talk about doing like witchy things, woo-woo things. And, yeah.
Secret society of would have to be really funky though, like and fun.
Yeah. Because I think there are already like societies like that already out. Like
we would have to do something different. Like what would be? It would have to do. It would have to involve some form of lipstick. Oh my God, the Lipstick and Lotus Society done. There it is.
There it is. There you go. We'll have like a secret nod, secret handshake.
Right. All right. If I
got that.
If animals could talk, which would be the rudest?
Oh,
cat. I feel like that's an obvious answer, but
may it be a cat.
Yeah, see, I would think that too. But there's one that barks and bites, but it doesn't really bark. The kangaroo, right? The kangaroo, can you imagine? Because they kick everything. Magic Mama's Coalition. Nice. The Magic Mama's Coalition. That sounds awesome. Yeah, because they kick and they're actually pretty violent. So can you imagine? Be like, I can't make an Australian thing, but be like,
"G'day,
g'day, go fuck yourself,
asshole." Sorry, if anybody's from Australia, we just
It's just your kangaroos. They're really naughty.
And they would be a cat going, "I despise you."
Right. Hence the whole catty.
When you're not here.
That catty comment.
Yeah.
He's so catty.
Are you really going to wear that?
Ooh, what's the best type of cheese?
Goat. I am a huge goat cheese. No?
No. You can take your chevre and shove it up the chevre. I know. Brie.
No, I do love baked brie. That's a
baked brie. Oh my God, with anything on it. Blueberries, blueberry jam, almonds, crackback pepper, whatever, and whatever. All of it. I like all the stuff. All of the things on the brie.
I don't think I've met a cheese though that I don't like. I pretty much like it all.
I don't like anything goat. Goat milk, goat cheese, goat itself.
Okay. So goat yoga is definitely out, is what you're saying.
Oh. Marcy said feta. Love feta. Hamsters are assholes. Yes.
Well, since they started driving those cars.
Goats are assholes too, she said. What'd you say, Dory?
I said, well, since they started driving those cars.
Right.
Those are gerbils, aren't those gerbils?
Or guinea pigs. Guinea pigs. What is the most embarrassing thing you have ever worn?
So remember, what did she say?
I had an answer and then it just changed. So
okay. All right, then you got to go first.
So my original answer was bell bottoms in 4th grade, but my new answer is my son's father. My first wedding ring. Yes, Marcy. We're going to have Marcy on the show.
We are definitely going to have Marcy on the. Oh no, I want to hear her. I want to hear her voice.
I know, she's awesome. She's awesome. Okay.
I'm a child of the 80s, so anything pretty much that I wore back then was just insane. But the dress with the leggings and the high top shoes, that was really just kind of.
Shit, I would wear that now. I would totally wear that now. But embarrassing back then, but I would wear that now.
Yeah.
Where is she? I am awesome. Yes, you are. Godfather. Godfather. Okay. Which body part do you wish you could detach and why?
My stomach. I just do not like my stomach. And why would I want it detached? Because I really wouldn't want to look at it all the time. It's just, yeah, I don't know. What about you?
I'm totally going to bitch slap you for that one after the show. Mine is my boobs because I like to sleep on my stomach and they get in the way. So if I could like take them off and like hang them up for the night, yeah, put them back on in the morning.
Then your husband goes and play with them while you're asleep.
And I get that would never happen. He's an ass man. So maybe my boobs and my ass will hang them both on the wall.
There you go.
Perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh. What mythical creature could improve the world most if it existed?
I think you and I have the same one. I totally do.
Again, though, as we're talking, jowls. Okay, so if I was permanently getting rid of anything, Marcy, it would be my jowls. I'm with you. I've already been figuring out who can Botox can do that. I don't know. Yeah, well, you have a slender face. We are delightfully fuller in the cheeks.
It's because I have a chin that's like kind of like protrudes.
Pointy?
I do. I have a pointy chin.
Needs a wart. Shit, what was it? Oh, so yeah, we were talking unicorns, right? Did you see the movie The Never Ending Story?
The dog that flies?
The friggin' luck dragon?
Yes.
Him. And he would be awesome because not only is he a magical, mystical creature, but he can save you from quicksand and you can cuddle him. And I feel like if he had a scent, well, he probably does, and it's probably like dog. But in my mind, it's like cotton candy because he's like that blue.
He looked very like flowy and
yeah,
you're right.
He would make the world a better place.
He would make a world a better place.
All right, what do we have? Oh, what would be the worst thing for the government to make illegal? Man, again, I told you what my original answer, and now I'm changing it.
What is
it? Show, it's your fault. Well, originally it was eyeliner.
Okay.
But I would find a way, except you would totally get. Marcy said mermaids, by the way, on the creatures.
Oh, I love that too. That's awesome.
Well, as long as it's a mermaid, not a siren, right? Because sirens lure men to their death. And we don't want to say that that would make the world a better place. So anyway, the worst thing the government can make illegal, originally I said eyeliner. And now I'm going to say sex toys.
Oh, which in some places.
It actually is illegal.
Yeah.
Right? Can you imagine the single people that are.
See, you have the great answers. Mine was going to be donuts.
Oh my God. I just had some delivered. Girl, please.
I love donuts.
I love donuts. Donuts are the bomb.
Donuts would be
some men to learn, that would be okay. Marcy's on next week's show. Marcy, you free at 4:30 Eastern next week? We're looking. We're anxiously awaiting her response. No pressure. Pressure.
We're waiting.
So I love this question too. If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called?
I'm thinking like peanut mash.
Yep.
I'm not very good at this today. I don't know. My brain's just like
peanut mash.
Peanut mash.
So listen, do you have your phone in front of you?
I do.
I'm going to message you what I want to say because I'm not saying it out loud.
All right.
And then what I'm going to say out loud is that's a tough one because I'm so hooked on what I just sent you. I don't know what my problem is today.
Oh, okay. If anybody wants to know, you got to just direct message, private message. That's
peanut slime. Peanut slime.
That's a good one. See, I'm just boring today. I'm feeling so boring.
All right. Well, Marcy said that's not fair, so we'll share. If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, it might be called, if it were named by somebody messed up and dark like me, nut sludge.
I was going to say, sounds like fudge.
Sounds like it's so gross, but and I would never do that though because I love peanut butter with all of my little heart. I recently have shown my daughter the magic of peanut butter on a spoon. So Marcy liked it. See again. See. It will now be called that in my house. Marcy's my people. So Marcy, you're going to be on the show next week, 4:30 Eastern. We'll do another Q&A of
random questions.
Fluster cluck. I'm going to assume she's saying yes. So
if she didn't reply, she said yes.
That's right. That's what if you say nothing, I'm just going to take it. Godfather.
We'll see you next week, Marcy.
Right? Hello there. Awesome. She's on. That's great. Oh my gosh. So let me just pick one more. We have only another moment. You have to get consent. She said yes. Oh my God. This is why she's going to be on the show. Oh, what inanimate object do you wish you could eliminate from existence?
The scale.
I like that. I don't have one in my house anymore. If I do, it's buried somewhere. Like
I've been on different plans where they're like weigh every day, weigh every other day, weigh once a week, weigh once a month. And the only thing I can say is it sucks whether it's every day, once a week. It's not a
right.
Why do we have
to? Because it fluctuates so much. It doesn't even like from day to day and morning to night. Like it's almost too much. I think they say like once a week.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what inanimate object? That's really hard for me because nothing really bothers me that much. Oh, that is a lie. I don't think my husband watches my full show, so I'm just going to say game systems. Like, yeah. PlayStations and Xboxes and shit. Oh, dust and whatever slime is inside the toilet when it needs to be cleaned. Oh, we'll go with that. Because ultimately game systems are good for men's brains. I guess it helps their hand-eye coordination.
What's the alternative? Then they'd be all up in your grill. No.
Right, and then we'd have to have more conversations. Yeah. So we're going to go with dust. I'm down with you. Marcy, dust. Dust. Yes, and slime.
Dust sucks. Yes. Yeah.
Yep. Awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, I am going to get ready to make my grilled vegetable taco.
Awesome.
And we are back on next Tuesday for some more shenanigans and random fuckery.
And Marcy.
But we're going to have Marcy. It's going to be so much fun. If you guys have any questions that you want to ask that you feel would be funny and have a great answer or something to talk about, or maybe get me to say some more stuff that's wildly inappropriate and could get me in trouble, then bring it. This was awesome. Thank you all for hanging out. If you watch the replay, hit #replay, leave comments to the answers, and in a couple days we'll tally up all of the comments, and we have fabulous prizes for the people that engage with our stuff.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a great night, y'all.